Hello, I'm Ayana Hamilton. I'm here with
I'm so
Cody
sorry. I
Carson.
was gonna put this down. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There you are. Intro there.
Okay. Hello, guys. My name's Ayana Hamilton. I'm here with Cody Carson from the band Set It Off.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well.
You're doing well.
I actually feel surprisingly well rested after traveling from Canada to Arizona to play a show. So, not bad at all, actually.
How does it feel to be back in Arizona performing again?
Really good. Actually, specifically playing at this venue because we went down memory lane. Because sometimes you haven't played a certain venue in a while, and then you walk into like, oh my god, we've been here. And in fact, we played a Halloween show here.
Really?
I think it was Black Veil Brides. From first to last, William Control, us. We dressed up with beards and long curly hair, and it was a good time. Yeah, it was really fun.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I recently saw you guys in LA for your tour.
Which one? Was it Belasco?
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, that was before your guys' album came out, so I saw you guys.
Well, thank you for coming to see us. Appreciate that.
And recently, it's been 10 years since Cinematic has been released. How does it feel that your guys' vinyl has sold out?
It sold out twice.
Yeah, that's what I think is
nuts.
crazy.
So I didn't realize the demand for Cinematic's vinyl until we put one out, and it sold out in 15 minutes. Then we just put one out today, and it's sold out in 20 minutes. So it's really cool. I'm honored and really excited. We're definitely gonna have to they're playing. We're definitely gonna have to do something with this because it's nice to see after 10 years how much love is behind that album.
And how much have you guys changed since then? As
a person, I think everyone changes completely every 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm a much more mature person. I feel like not a lot gets to me. I'm definitely not as interested in being the performing style that I was during Cinematics, where I would literally hit myself in the head with a microphone. I'm not trying to give myself concussions anymore. Launching my body across the stage, but I still have fun in my own ways. I think that's probably the biggest thing, but also how we've discovered our sound over the years. That was all I knew how to write then, but I always loved pop music and as well as alternative, as well as all these other styles. So I think Duality was our first time getting into that, and then Elsewhere was us really honing in. I'm like, oh wow, we can do whatever we want. And I think moving forward, the goal is to not get rid of heavier styles or alternative styles, but now because we've lived in so many different soundscapes, we want to just literally do whatever we want moving forward. So it's really exciting, actually. So I'm really pumped about the future.
As a listener and a fan, I can see how you guys progress over the years, and I think Elsewhere has really perfected that sound of pop and alternative, which I love so much.
Thank you. I think I heard a shutter. Just want to make sure it's still good.
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, good. Sorry. Looking out.
Thank you.
Of course.
And can you talk about your fans, because they're most loyal and dedicated fans I've seen.
We won an award. They won an award for that. We won an award called the Fan Power Award from Rock Sound TV because of the recognition of just how incredible they are. Not just it's one thing to say how much they stream our music or if they're rampant at shows, but the thing that we're most proud about them is how loving and accepting and caring and supportive this community has become. Because I really do feel like as a band, the more involved you are, the more you can kind of dictate what you find acceptable as far as a person you'd want to be around. And I think that we feel very connected to them because we feel like we're getting to know each other on that level. Yeah. And so it's really cool. We go to shows and someone gets hurt, they pick them up. If I never see any hate or fights at our shows, and it's just we're really proud of that. So thank you, love y'all. And if you're not a part of the fan base yet, come join us. It's a lot of fun.
You guys fans are really nice because I was in LA for school. Yeah. And so I'm from here, so I was really nervous about going to a concert in a place where I'd never been there, but they were so nice. And
Did you go alone?
Yeah, I went alone.
See, that's the thing, is you can go alone and then just make new friends. That's what's great about it.
And they were really nice. That's and they great. It's very welcoming. That's awesome. Welcoming group, because it was my first alternative show too. So I was nervous because I was I don't want to be involved in mosh pits or anything like that.
Well, what's funny is that's another thing that's changed about our sound over the years. We used to have a lot more mosh pits and circle pits, and now it's just vibing out. Which is fine. I like that. Which still jumping, waving the hands and stuff though. Yeah.
And can you talk about your most recent collab with Scene Queen?
Oh my God, yes. First off, shout out Scene Queen. How you doing? Killing it per usual. It was really cool. I didn't really know much about Hannah before I met her at a Halloween party last year, and she introduced herself to me, and what I love is she's just very unapologetically herself. It's my favorite. I love people like that. And during our time meeting, she admitted that she used to go to meet and greets with us, and I've heard the name, but I didn't really do a lot of diving in. And after that, I was like, I'm gonna check it out, and I was like, I love this. it's just fun.
I discovered her from TikTok, and I was like, and I listened to her, and I was like, I love this. And then she announced a collab with you guys. Yeah. I was like, holy.
I had a feeling it was looming, like we should totally do it. But I don't know when it started. I want to say it started when we did our pop-up event for our album release. Yeah. And I think there was like a whisper of like, let's write together. And then, so all I knew was that we were doing a writing session. And then we get there, and when we're writing, we're talking about the Barbie and Ken movie, because that's right around the time that all the snapshots from the movie were coming out. And we were like laughing because, like, you know, she'll like refer to, I think she's referred to herself in Barbie's songs, but she has like, you know, the pink and all that, and I have pink hair. Yeah. We're like, what if we just leaned into it and did like a Barbie and Ken song? But it's like, and then she was like, yeah, well, what if it was like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they're trying to kill each other? And we're like, that sounds fun. It's like, we'll bring back the cinematic side of me where I get to like kind of be a character and stuff. So it was just a blast the whole way. I was talking about this yesterday, the entire time. Just smiling and laughing, and I was doing the ad-libs at the end, like, "Oh, you shot me!"
Yeah,
sure.
that was
like,
really good.
Like literally, while we're doing it, we're like crying and laughing in the studio. So it was just an absolute blast, and I think people can hear the fun we had, and I think that's why it's doing so well. So yeah, it was an absolute blast.
Do you plan on collaborating with her more in the future?
Oh, we actually already wrote another song together, and I think it's going to make her EP, which is tight.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I love collabing. Anybody that wants to write, if you're like hanging out and writing songs, I'm all about it. Yeah. Whether it be like a set it off collab with somebody else, that kind of comes down to like when we're writing it, if we're like, this should be for both of us, or this should be just for you. And I think that's how I always approach writing. It's like, don't go in with a boxed game plan. Yeah. Let the song tell you what's going to happen, where it's going, and that's how we approached it. And I think that's just, it worked out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have you planned the future album next?
Then, well, there's no real plans for the future album other than what I've told you, which is kind of the first time I've actually ever said that we are throwing the rule book out. Like, we want to do everything. And what's cool about like the mass consumption that you get from like TikTok or everything is like people, it used to be that you have to stay in your lane. Yeah. Sonically. Like, okay, we're an alt band, we're going to play alt. We're a pop band, we're going to play pop. Now you can do whatever you want. So I think moving forward, I'm just going to go into writing sessions with like metal producers and try to write like a fun, like new metal set it off song. Yeah. Might not see the light of day, but if we think it's a good song, that's all we care about. We don't care if it fits a lane or a scheme. So we're just going to go and try that out. We're going to try super pop stuff out. We're going to try just super alternative stuff and just have a good time. Kind of get back to the roots of it all. So I'm really, really pumped about that, the liberation of that.